Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. 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 Was ist los mit dir, mein Schatz? Aha. Geht es immer nur bergab? Aha.
Hey Mike, it's Sam. Guess I missed you, so I'll just leave a message. Like we've been saying all along, what we're trying to do is to get the attendants at TED to engage with one another, to engage with the idea, and to engage with the speaker, which I think is really important because TED has transformed itself from being just ideas worth spreading into something at this point which is more like a community. So this engagement is essentially just a form of discussion, and discussion is very simple. All you need is the topic to talk about and a viewpoint on the issue, or essentially a way to identify yourself in relationship to that idea. So essentially, this is very simple. We're just giving people the opportunity to determine their own perspective on the issue, to self-assign their own classification or taxonomy. And after the position is reached, we try to create a signifier which essentially screams out to the rest of the attendees that, hey, this is who I am, this is my position, this is how I see the ideas that are being spread, this is how I understand research and experimentation in the future. And optimally, this will be something that people wear on their bodies that can be seen from the crossroom by other people. And in our case, we've determined that the best thing to do for this is to have a pin or a patch that people will wear. And of course, the idea is that they look really cool and that TED will want to issue a new one every year and that people will collect them, they'll want to wear them, things like that. But the core issue really is that it opens up lines of communication. It pushes people to engage with one another, force a polemic to exist, to come out of their safety zones and to actually start to question, to push the ideas and to start to resolve these issues. And we know that this self-identified taxonomy or classification is the way to do it. You decide where you lie, a tinker or a noodler or an obsessor, and then you broadcast that to the rest of the community. And in doing so, we're really doing all that we can in this model to get people to interact with one another and to engage with each other and to engage with the idea. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And if we can't get them to engage with any of these things, then we haven't succeeded. So I've just sent you an email, and in that there's an attachment which has the 3 discrete spaces we're going to go with for the presentation. First of all is the noodle space, where you explore an idea through discussion, the tinker space, where you explore the idea to use your hands on a physical object, and then the obsessive space, where you explore the idea through a secondary medium. The noodle space is going to need some way for people to get together and work through idea collaboratively. So something along the lines of a discussion board would be terrific, where people, as soon as they exit from the talks, can really start to engage with the ideas that have gone on the talks, and hopefully to even engage with the speaker through a different medium. Additionally, if we have some large books, some big pieces of paper that people can work through and sketch out their ideas, that would be the way to go. So the Tinker Space is a workshop where people engage hands-on. So we put something down on the floor to protect the New York Times space. We also need some smaller workbenches for half-finished projects, and a big space in the center for everybody to work together. Some place to store some tools, probably. The obsession space, which will have to be downstairs, of course, should have some food. And I think what will be very interesting is if we put in some sort of a new medium to get people to engage with their ideas. And I think in this case, it's to record the way that people feel about these ideas, and the history that they're experiencing as they talk about it, and then to project these ideas and their discussions onto the exterior of the booth as a way to get people to engage in a different manner.